Hi everybody, welcome back to your Tech Tip of the Week. I'm Laura Simsick, the Marketing Manager for Networks Unlimited. This week I'll be going over definitions of some very common malware. So there's a bunch of different ones out there, but I'll be going over a couple today. I'll probably do a couple more in a future episode. And first off, we'll start with one that most everybody should have at least heard of, which is ransomware. And what ransomware does is it gets onto your computer and it locks down all of your files. So in order to get them, you either need a really good backup that you can just bypass the lockdown files, or you're going to have to pay their ransom to get a password to unlock your files. And it's not a guarantee that it will unlock your files. Some hackers give you the password and delete your files anyway, so it's not necessarily a guarantee. Another type of malware, which isn't necessarily malicious, is called grayware, and you're probably most commonly know this one by adware or spyware. That makes up the grayware category. And what it does is it downloads onto your computer and does a lot of really annoying pop-ups and ads that you see all the time. And like I said, it's maybe not be malicious, but it's definitely annoying and it slows down your computer quite a bit. A third type of malware is called keylogger. And a keylogger also downloaded onto your computer, and what it does is it tracks your keystrokes on your keyboard. So that information is saved, stored, and sent back to the hacker, and they will have a very good idea of usernames and passwords and all sorts of login information that is very private and personal that they can now use and access. And the final one I'll be going over today is called the Trojan horse, and it gets its name from Greek mythology, which means that it masquerades as something totally different than what you think it is. So you might be downloading a program on your computer that you think is going to help you, but inside of that program is a malicious malware that now gives full access of your computer to the hacker, just like it sounds. So with that, you've just had your Tech Tip of the Week. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. Have a great day.